Hey, Dodgers fans. Today we have some of the most exciting updates surrounding our team as the offseason begins to heat up. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. As we look toward the 2026 season, the front office is making some critical decisions that could reshape the roster and impact how the team competes next year. Andrew Friedman has been relatively quiet so far, but that does not mean the Dodgers are standing still. Even though most teams have been taking a cautious approach to free agency, the first major move has already come with Josh Naylor signing a 5-year deal with the Seattle Mariners after being traded earlier this season. While that deal does not directly involve the Dodgers, it sets the tone for what we might expect in terms of player movement and big decisions over the next few months. Now, with the Dodgers' priorities clearly in mind, the big question becomes, who can enhance this roster and help the team outperform last season? We know the Dodgers have key contributors like Kick Hernandez and Miguel Rojas, who have proven to be versatile and impactful in various roles. However, the team is now considering the possibility of bringing in a new utility player who could provide even more value across multiple positions. A recent report suggests that the Dodgers, along with the Yankees, are expected to compete for an all-star utility man in what could be a blockbuster trade. The term utility man is particularly intriguing because it speaks to a player who can adapt to several positions. And while Kick and Miguel have filled these roles at times, the Dodgers are always looking for an edge, someone who can strengthen the lineup and the defense in ways that provide more consistency throughout the season. The player being linked to the Dodgers is Brendan Donovan from the St. Louis Cardinals, a name that has been generating quite a bit of buzz. Donovan had an outstanding season, showcasing his ability to contribute both offensively and defensively. He is arbitration eligible for 2 more years, which adds an interesting layer to his potential trade value. According to trusted sources, several teams are looking at Donovan, including the Yankees, Royals, and Guardians, but the Dodgers stand out as a team that could utilize his versatility effectively. Donovan's skill set is impressive. He can play shortstop, second base, third base, and even outfield positions, making him an ideal candidate for a club looking to balance depth with elite talent. His offensive metrics are particularly compelling. With an on-base percentage over .353, coupled with over 460 at-bats and only 67 strikeouts, he demonstrates a combination of plate discipline and consistent contact that the Dodgers could really benefit from. While he is not a power hitter in the traditional sense, Donovan compensates with excellent field awareness, solid defensive plays, and a very capable arm, making him a multidimensional asset that could seamlessly fit into multiple roles on the field. This brings us to a crucial consideration for the Dodgers. Do they stick with Miguel Rojas or pursue Donovan? Rojas has been a beloved figure among fans, especially after his World Series heroics, including clutch plays in Games 6 and 7. His ability to perform under pressure and deliver critical hits in high-stakes moments cannot be overlooked. Many in the Dodgers community would love to see Rojas return, and the organization has expressed interest in retaining him. However, when looking purely at statistical performance over the season, there are noticeable limitations. Rojas had a lower batting average, a reduced number of at-bats, and some defensive inconsistencies during the regular season. While his contributions in the postseason were significant, the reality is that the team may require a more consistently productive presence in multiple positions to navigate the long regular season and potential playoff run. Donovan, on the other hand, provides a compelling statistical profile. His strikeout percentage ranks in the 92nd percentile, his whiff rate in the 96th, and his chase rate is similarly high, indicating that he sees the ball well and makes quality contact. His expected batting average and on-base percentage metrics are also impressive, suggesting that his offensive contributions are reliable and sustainable over a full season. Another factor to consider is the Dodgers' outfield situation. While the team has options like Ryan Ward, Oscar Hernandez, and Andy Paz, there are some uncertainties regarding injuries and readiness at the start of the season. Kick Hernandez, even if re-signed, may not be at 100% due to surgery recovery, and Tommy Edman is also expected to undergo ankle surgery during the offseason. In this context, having a player like Donovan, who can cover multiple positions including corner outfield spots, provides the Dodgers with valuable insurance. He can step in wherever needed, allowing rookies like Ryan Ward to gradually adjust to major league play without being forced into high-pressure situations right away. Donovan's versatility also offers the team flexibility to rest other players strategically, manage injuries, and maintain a strong lineup throughout a grueling season. Looking deeper into Donovan's profile, he is a four-year player who recently won a Gold Glove and was selected as an All-Star, highlighting both his defensive and offensive capabilities. His arm strength and fielding range make him particularly valuable in covering outfield positions and supporting infield defense when needed. Given these attributes, Donovan presents a unique combination of talent and adaptability that aligns perfectly with the Dodgers' goals of maintaining a competitive edge while managing roster depth and injury contingencies. By adding Donovan, the Dodgers could mitigate risks associated with player availability while also boosting overall performance consistency. At the same time, the comparison to Miguel Rojas cannot be ignored. Rojas has familiarity with the organization, understands the team culture, and comes at a lower cost in terms of salary. Resigning him avoids giving up prospects or making complicated trades, which could appeal to management seeking stability. Yet, the trade-off involves weighing short-term familiarity and emotional connection against long-term statistical value and positional flexibility. Fans and analysts alike are asking themselves, which route strengthens the Dodgers most effectively for the upcoming season and beyond? Donovan's track record over the past 3 seasons is hard to overlook. He has consistently maintained a batting average around 300, an on-base percentage near 350, and slugging percentages above 400, resulting in OPS metrics in the 700s. These figures reflect a player who can reliably contribute on offense while offering defensive versatility. In contrast, Rojas had moments of brilliance but struggled for consistency, particularly during the regular season. The Dodgers' challenge lies in balancing the emotional attachment and memorable postseason performances of Rojas with the tangible, measurable benefits Donovan could provide across a full season. The decision also touches on development strategies for rookies and younger players. Integrating Ryan Ward slowly, giving Teoscar Hernandez more rest, and covering for Edman's recovery are all considerations that a multi-positional player like Donovan can address. He can fill gaps without disrupting team chemistry or placing undue pressure on less experienced players. The front office must carefully weigh whether keeping Rojas, with his familiarity and fan-favorite status, or acquiring Donovan, with his statistical strengths and adaptability, better positions the Dodgers for long-term success. Ultimately, the conversation surrounding Brendan Donovan versus Miguel Rojas is a fascinating mix of analytics, strategy, and fan sentiment. It highlights how modern baseball decisions involve evaluating performance metrics, roster flexibility, and future potential, while also considering the emotional and historical connections players have with the team. The Dodgers are at a crossroads, needing to determine which player offers the most value over the long haul, while still honoring contributions that have already had a significant impact. For now, the discussion continues, and the potential of Donovan joining the Dodgers remains one of the most intriguing storylines of the offseason, as fans debate whether versatility, statistical consistency, and multi-positional utility outweigh the loyalty and heroics of a familiar face like Rojas. Now, as we dig deeper into what the Dodgers offseason might look like, it's important to consider how the addition of someone like Brendan Donovan could shape the team's dynamics, both offensively and defensively. The beauty of Donovan lies in his adaptability. Unlike a traditional specialist, he offers the ability to cover multiple infield positions, step into the outfield when necessary, and even provide some relief at spots like shortstop or third base, depending on matchups. For a team like the Dodgers, who aim for sustained excellence and need to anticipate injuries or slumps, having a player who can fill gaps seamlessly is invaluable. While Miguel Rojas has provided moments of brilliance, his performance over the course of the regular season was inconsistent enough that management might feel compelled to explore alternatives that reduce risk while increasing production. Donovan's consistent statistics make him the kind of player who can be relied upon day in and day out, without the unpredictability that occasionally accompanied Rojas' contributions. One aspect that stands out about Donovan is his ability to get on base and create opportunities. His on-base percentage hovers around 353, which, combined with solid slugging numbers, gives the Dodgers a player capable of impacting games in multiple ways. He walks at a respectable rate, strikes out infrequently, and maintains an approach at the plate that maximizes his ability to contribute in high-leverage situations. For a team chasing another World Series title, these qualities matter immensely. The Dodgers have always valued players who can perform in clutch scenarios, but consistency over a season is equally critical. Donovan provides that balance. He is dependable in daily play and versatile enough to handle pressure situations in the postseason. Defensively, Donovan brings another layer of intrigue. While he may not be a flashy fielder in terms of highlight reel plays, his overall reliability and ability to cover multiple positions cannot be understated. From second base to shortstop, third base, and even corner outfield spots, he can slot in wherever needed. This kind of flexibility is particularly valuable when considering the Dodgers' current injury landscape. Kick Hernandez may return, but with potential lingering effects from surgery and Tommy Edman's recovery timeline uncertain, having a player like Donovan allows management to rotate players strategically without sacrificing defensive stability. This flexibility also benefits younger players, like Ryan Ward, who could be integrated slowly into the lineup without being forced into immediate high-pressure situations. In essence, Donovan can act as both a cornerstone and a safety net, bridging the gap between veteran presence and developing talent. From a strategic standpoint, acquiring Donovan could allow the Dodgers to manage their roster more efficiently. By covering multiple positions, he reduces the need to rely on less experienced players during critical stretches of the season. He can also provide additional rest for players like Oscar Hernandez, who may have seen a taxing season previously. Having Donovan available means the team can navigate long road trips, grueling series, and postseason intensity with greater confidence that defensive and offensive output will remain steady. In contrast, relying solely on Rojas means committing to a player whose consistency may fluctuate, potentially putting added pressure on the rest of the roster to compensate for gaps. Financially, the decision between keeping Rojas or trading for Donovan also plays a role. Rojas is a familiar presence within the organization and likely comes at a lower cost compared to acquiring Donovan through a trade. This financial predictability can appeal to management as it avoids complex negotiations or sacrificing prospects. On the other hand, investing in Donovan might require giving up assets, but the long-term upside could outweigh the immediate cost. The Dodgers are in a position where balancing short-term stability with long-term competitiveness is key, and this choice exemplifies that challenge. Fans naturally have emotional ties to Rojas because of his World Series heroics, but baseball decisions often come down to measured evaluation of who can consistently contribute at a high level over the course of a full season. It's also worth considering how Donovan fits into the Dodgers' larger team structure. The ability to rotate him across infield and outfield positions opens up opportunities to maximize the effectiveness of other players. For example, Oscar Hernandez can get additional rest, Ryan Ward can acclimate gradually, and Edman's recovery does not create a void in the lineup. This approach keeps the team competitive while also managing the health and development of its players. Donovan essentially acts as a glue piece, holding the roster together while allowing flexibility and ensuring that performance does not dip when injuries or fatigue strike. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. Whispers are swirling around the baseball world after Joe Buck reportedly made some pointed remarks about the Dodgers. Sources close to the commentator suggest that his comments, though not officially aired in full, have sparked a wave of speculation about his true feelings toward the team. Insiders say Buck's critique touched on both the organization's strategy and its on-field approach, fueling chatter among fans and analysts alike. Social media has been buzzing ever since, with fans dissecting every word and tone of his statements. Some suggest that Buck's criticism is rooted in frustration with recent decisions made by the Dodgers front office, while others speculate that it's simply part of his candid style as a commentator, never one to shy away from controversy. The Dodgers, known for their passionate fan base, have already become a trending topic in sports forums as supporters and skeptics clash over whether Buck's words hold weight or are just another media stir. Interestingly, sources hint that Buck's remarks may not be entirely negative. Rather, they seem to straddle the line between critique and candid observation, leaving room for interpretation. This has left the rumor mill spinning, with some insiders suggesting that Buck might have a deeper history with the team, possibly past disagreements or unspoken rivalries, that could explain the pointed tone. Others argue it's simply a commentator doing what he does best, provoking debate and keeping the spotlight on baseball's biggest stories. Regardless of intent, the buzz is undeniable. Sports talk shows and podcasts have jumped on the narrative, dissecting potential implications for both the Dodgers and Buck himself. Will this spark a response from the team, or is it destined to remain a tantalizing whisper in the background of the season? Only time will tell. For now, the Dodgers faithful are watching closely, as the combination of Buck's reputation and the team's high-profile status ensures that every word carries extra weight. The tension is palpable, the speculation rampant, and one thing is clear. Joe Buck's offhand remarks, whether taken seriously or as a playful jab, have reignited conversations about the Dodgers' image and performance, proving once again that in the world of sports, even a few critical words can set off a storm. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.